For more information, go to farmsafe811.org.
Follow the leader. KBLA Talk 1580. Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Got your beer.
Follow the leader.
Oh my God.
Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
I'm Zoe Williams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn.
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my neck.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
Zoe Williams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason.
Many people confuse complexity with truth. They think if something is complex, then the truth is up for debate. And it's not. Take rest, for example. The truth is you need rest to function. That's not up for debate. That's biology, that's human. But here's where complexity comes in. Your life circumstances may make rest harder to access. Maybe you're a single parent. Maybe you're working 2 jobs. Maybe you even grew up in a culture that shamed slowing down. That's complexity. It adds weight. It adds barriers, but it doesn't erase the truth that you still need rest. The problem is when we start treating complexity like truth, I can't rest because of my life. I can't rest because of my culture. I can't rest because of my job. Now you've turned your circumstances into a reason to dismiss truth, and that is what keeps you stuck. Truth should ground you. Complexity is something that challenges all of us, but they are not the same thing.
Let me just say, I love Raquel Hopkins. She cooks with the rarest of grease. She's a capacity coach. She's exceedingly skilled and well-educated in her field, and she's bringing a fresh perspective that I believe actually kind of promotes, self-competency. And a lot of people lean on these other folk to fill gaps and, fill the hole. And, well, Red, come on back in here, Red. Now that we talking about the side corner pocket, let's Red.
I'm still here.
Do you love this man? Do you love him, Red?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, Red.
He's the first man I have ever loved in my life.
Did she say unfortunate? Boy, she is in her Sagittarian power right now.
And I'm 56.
I don't want to ask. How old is he?
63.
Oh, he's not that old.
Well, she said he still has ability. She said he has ability.
Oh, so he's still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he works out every day.
Well. Well, so like I'm saying, you move forward knowing the truth. If you've been having this challenge for 4 years, it sounds like you have your answer and you're not accepting it. So move forward with that truth and focus on yourself so that you can see what direction you should be taking.
You don't like that answer, do you, Red?
It's not that I don't accept the answer.
Well, what is it? There is a reason that he's not performing with you?
So the only reason I came up with is that he's not attracted to me.
Well, that could be the answer.
That could be. I was going to ask you, search your feelings.
Just keep
How
it
do you feel
real.
about it?
Yeah, that could be the answer. It could be something in the dynamic that is turning him off, which is fair. I mean, it happens when people have been together for a while.
Mm-hmm.
So what does that mean? Gather the facts in this situation and then move forward with a focus versus breaking up. Breaking up may be an eventuality, but that would be reactionary to say or to do.
So she's basically saying, take your time, gather all the information before you actually do something. Be informed when you actually decide to do something. Make an informed decision.
The focus on yourself is always going to journey you to where you actually need to be. So that could be deeper in this relationship or deep into another relationship. Focus on yourself.
Yeah, and then when you get clear on it, if you have to walk away, there won't be any residual like, oh, I wish I would have said this or did this.
It'll happen.
It'll happen. Red, guess what you just did, sweetheart?
Well, at the end, what was that?
No. See, you new to the show. You don't know the routine. So when I say, guess what you just did, you say, I brought Inglewood into the building. Are you ready? Red, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. Red,
I'm
guess
ready.
what you just did?
You brought Inglewood into the building.
Did you bring Inglewood in the building or no? Red out here tripping. Oh, God. This that spiked eggnog. I know what this is. I done seen this before. Red, we appreciate the call. Thank you for reaching out. The Voice of Reason is on complete fire. If you're just tuning in, understand we're doing a topic tonight about the biased ear because of proximity. You know, I have an example of this. We'll call it the prophet in the bedroom. Why familiarity strips truth, right, away from authority, right? It strips some of that away, familiarity. The phenomenon described in the book of Mark, chapter 6, verse 4, and Matthew, chapter 13, verse 57, does not belong to antiquity alone. These verses describe a psychological and relational pattern that continues to replicate itself wherever intimacy intersects with truth. The figure of the prophet functions here not as a religious office, but as a metaphor for anyone whose perception carries disruptive accuracy within a familiar system. You got a partner that got a perception and a perspective and a knowing that disrupts the castle your ego built. In both passages, Jesus speaks from proximity. The people listening do not encounter a stranger delivering a revelation. They encounter someone they watched grow up. They remember his family. They remember his ordinariness, right? He was just an ordinary guy growing up with them, right? That familiarity becomes the filter that degrades his credibility. The issue does not concern the content of his message, right? The issue concerns the source. The crowd does not evaluate his wisdom. The crowd evaluates identity. We know him. Y'all remember those verses? Man, I can do no good works amongst my own. Many works I can do out in the world, but amongst my own, I can do no good works. It's because of proximity. And sometimes in intimate relationships, because of proximity to our partner, we sometimes feel like, I can disregard what you have to say. But what is a partner's real purpose in your life? if not to be
Right.
a coaching companion along your journey. And that's supposed to happen bi-directionally.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing it for me, I'm doing it for you. But all that is encouragement and companion, right? And companionship. We're walking together on each other's individual path. I got to ask this question, Precious, before we get to the next caller. Have we lost sight, right, of the real purpose of intimate relating? Is it just superficial? Is it just sex? Is it just joy, fun? When do we get into this coaching of each other? This, what do they call it? Accountability partners.
Accountability partners. Well, I kind of think this is a part of the divine design, because these are the relationships that we experience vulnerability in, that we invest the most of our time in. So being unconscious to some degree is expected. Usually people don't enter into a period of awakening until they're deeper in relationship, or they're older and they've been through enough things, so they go in with a better perspective. So if a person is in relationship for, the external things, how much a person has, how big or small they are, how they gift them or not, it's okay. You'll wake up sooner or later anyway.
You gon' get woken up.
Yes,
the universe is the best alarm clock ever.
Oh boy, is it? And someone was asking in the chat, if after 4 years a person decides to leave, is it reactionary? The answer is absolutely. If you're doing a thing in response to an external stimulus, it is a reaction. That's what it is. But if you decide, okay, I can't get what I need from my partner, I'm going to focus in on me, you will come up with a direction, not a reaction.
But see, this is why I like your perspective so much. Again, Krishnamurti is like this too. He's like, self-efficacy. Like, you are a universe unto yourself.
Period.
He one of his quotes is, "Be a light unto the world." Come on, Leroy, call in. Precious is here because he tried to come for me yesterday because I mentioned Krishnamurti. It's fine. But he said, "Be a light unto yourself."
Yeah.
Your partner can't be that light unto you.
No.
You guys can reflect each other's internal light, but they can't light your way.
No. It is fantasy thinking. It feels good, right? But the reality is your job is you, and the only person you're ever in a relationship with is you.
Wow.
Right? And so if you are that's that mirror thing. If the relationship is good because it is giving you what you want and what you feel you need, that's because you become in vibrational alignment with a thing. It's always about tuning up your vibration to be in alignment with the experiences that you desire.
Oh, I love
that's why I'm saying, if he's giving you his truth and you're still waiting, you're not accepting what he's saying. And if this is the case, this is about the energy that you're receiving. You'll move into the next relationship and it'll look really great at first, but then you'll find out that you're back where you started because you are the one having the issue.
And is asking the issue. Is asking for something the issue.
It is in part the issue. You try accepting people the way they are, right? I know it because I've been through it. I witness it in the people that I work with. It's like, okay, let's sit down. I want to have a conversation with you. This is what I need, and this is what I'm not giving to you. Okay, thank you. Life goes on, and nothing changes.
But this is why I say this is
You're
so important.
outsourcing your happiness.
Yes. This is why I say maybe asking is the problem. Number
It
one.
is.
And then number two, because you're hitting it on that. Listen. You staying and waiting is problematic.
Very much so.
It's problematic because, number one, this is a man that is resistant and reluctant to give you what you want.
For some reason.
For some reason. He hasn't articulated it. You surmise or you intimate that it might be because he's not attracted to you, and yet you wait. See, that's how you co-create a reality you don't want. See, this discussion here is about seeing the situation as it is.
As it is.
Not from the space of, well, he may change his mind and turn the corner, and then I may get what I want. That's not how this works.
Yeah, that's why I recommend focusing on the self. Your job is you. Asking another person to change it's like that scene in The Matrix, which you have to realize is there is no spoon. It is your mind that bends. We're waiting for the spoon to bend. There is no spoon.
Come on.
If you accept a person as they are, receive that as information, it will allow you to move forward in a way that brings you what you're looking for. I see people do it all the time. He doesn't listen. He won't clean up. We've been together 20 years, and he still puts his socks on the floor. Pick him up if you have such a big problem with it.
Oh, but you know what's so big about what you're saying? The reason why they're stuck in that situation and don't want to get out is because time equals currency. So it's like, oh, I've invested all of this.
Right.
So to walk away now is to give up on all of that.
The investment, right.
But is it an investment? What have you really been? You could have been invested in a trash bond.
Well, you might have been investing in a sinkhole. There's no bottom on that.
Come on.
You're looking, people do not change. They become more of who they are. When people do experience change, there's still some aspect of that they're dealing with. But your job is you, not to fix or bend another person to be what it is that you need or want them to be. Be about your business. Focus on yourself.
Listen, the voice of reason is on complete fire tonight, boy. Precious McGill is up in. She grilling y'all. I'm laughing. She grilling y'all up Emerald Gagasse style. I love it. Hey, we got a caller from South Carolina. Is that Tanasia? Tanasia.
Hi, Tanasia.
That is a deliciously beautiful name. Play that little Marvin Gaye for me real quick. Tanasia. Yeah, baby. Listen, when we come forward, we're going to South Carolina to talk to Tanasia.
Reasons. The reasons that we're here, the reasons that we fear, our feelings won't disappear. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
It's never too early to start talking about money in realistic ways with your kids. JP Morgan Chase navigates how to educate your kids now about creating long-lasting, healthy money habits. Whether your kids are in elementary school, high school, or college, now is a great time to start a conversation about ways to create healthy money habits as they grow, ultimately benefiting their financial future. Talking about money in a realistic way to support your kids' lifestyle and dreams, your first banking account geared towards high school or college. It's never too early. Explaining the basics, what you earn and what you spend, building financial confidence starts with getting organized. Learning and practicing vital money skills now will stay with them for life. Tools they will have to stay on top of their finances and achieve their goals. This segment is sponsored by JP Morgan Chase.
Target's last-minute deals are here, right on time to get you holiday ready in no time. Snag beauty gift sets for every style, the hottest toys, can't miss entertainment, crowd-pleasing candy, and much more. All under $20. Whether you're hosting or welcoming surprise guests, you'll be ready for all of it for less. Grab them now before they're gone. Last-minute deals under $20. Happening now, only at Target. Restrictions apply.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580 reminds you that we keep us safe. Every girl deserves a chance to shine. That's the belief behind Forgiving for Living, Inc. Since 1999, this organization has been empowering at-risk girls ages 13 to 18, helping them overcome behavioral and mental health challenges. Founder Wendy Gladney's personal journey inspired the mission to give girls hope and purpose through the power of forgiveness. Through their ambassador program, workshops, and annual conference, Forgiving for Living has touched over 3,000 young lives, providing mentoring, life skills, training, and tools for building self-esteem and confidence. You can make a difference. Visit forgivingforliving.org to donate, volunteer, become a mentor, or find help for a young girl in need. Forgiving for Living, Inc., building brighter futures for young girls. Visit forgivingforliving.org today. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Break out the champagne. Everybody get a glass.
KBLA Talk 1580 congratulates our own Keith Underwood, host of the weekend entertainment show Black in the Green Room, on his recent honor at the annual National Arts and Entertainment Journalism Awards. Keith received a first place award presented by the Los Angeles Press Club for his entertainment reporting, and we couldn't be prouder. Congratulations, Keith, from all of us at KBLA Talk 1580.
You know you want some more. It's the voice of reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
December nights were cold. It felt like something was missing. I was sleeping on my own. It didn't feel like Christmas. It was getting close to the time of year to deck the halls and spread good cheer. I looked at the empty couch and fireplace and thought, there's gotta be a better way. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Almost lonely to you. Let's put up a Christmas tree. I want the lights to shine on you. I need your company. I know you're down to spend it too. It's not just that time of year. You're all I want when the snow appears. I used to have an empty couch and fireplace, but now there's gotta be a better way.
I was raised on survival. Those survival mechanics will teach you to push your needs or your happiness or your joy back so you can do certain things to get the job done. I remember,
give me an example.
Well, like when I was 30, I was getting out of a 5-year relationship. My ex at the time asked me, where's happiness on my priority list? It wasn't there at all. Because sometimes, you know, growing up, when you're raised in survival, and I'm talking about my family, we done been through it. You know, we used to live in our car. We've been homeless a few times. You know, we've had people try to come and take our lives. You know what I'm saying? That's normal. So you grow up with this hustle. And when it comes to, oh, I want this, or this is going to make me happy, sometimes in those situations, you think that, or you're taught that if I go for this, this is going to harm me or shut me down, hold me back, or kill me. Because to choose happiness, you have to be vulnerable. So you don't even know how to engage sometimes. And for me,
that was therapyforblackmen.org on Instagram.
Okay.
Can you imagine being in a relationship? Because these platforms like this therapyforblackmen.org, I did something like this on my radio show years ago called Mansions. And what I found out was a lot of men have repressed emotions, thoughts. You know, again, many men are seen as doers and not someone who can just be and release and speak. So we put those shows together so men could have a voice, right? But imagine being in a relationship where already society silences you, but then you get, marginalized in your relationship.
Yeah.
Right? By a biased ear.
Yes.
That's problematic on so many levels. No one, you're not born with an instruction manual. And then depending on what family you came from, if it was securely attached, if it was insecurely attached, if it was toxic outright, if it was traumatic, abusive. Again, he mentioned it. We're in survival mode.
Many are.
So typically people in survival mode act like animals.
They're trying to survive. Even when they've got it.
Wow.
Yeah. Loving a black man is a unique phenomena.
It's not for the weak.
It's not.
Ladies, it's not for the weak. Get yourself together when you're ready to love on us, baby.
So great.
I'm in a mood tonight. Hey! I'm just saying it's not for the weak, ladies.
No.
Just Prima, you don't. Okay, my daughter's talking about she love her. You don't have a man right now, and that's good. Okay. Let me get these callers in here right now. Tanasia from South Carolina. Tanasia, what are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
My thoughts are, it sounds to me like, from everything that I heard, relationships can be conditional on a number of factors. Your capability of loving, how you was raised, what you've been through, where you come from, and what you need. And I think what you need is the number one thing.
Okay.
So are relationships conditional sometimes?
Most times, if you're not conscious, they are. It's possible to see. This is the value of really knowing who you're getting into relationship with, starting with knowing the self truly. Because people, even if, let's say, if you've been with someone 5 years and all of a sudden they develop a drinking problem, the manifestation is different, but the challenge was there before. So most relationships are conditional. They are, indeed, but they don't have to be.
I love this right here. This is, first off, Tanasia, you sound delicious. Tanasia sounds delicious, man. I'm a man. Let me just say this. Forgive me for being a man. Tanasia, don't you go nowhere, okay?
Why you gotta change voices when you say
got
your name,
to.
though?
I'm sorry, Tanasia. You just stay right there when I come forward. I'm going to speak on it a little deeper.
Relationships. Got you confused? Need some straight talk? This is where you get the unfiltered truth about love, relationships, and everything in between. He breaks down relationship dynamics with no-nonsense wisdom and practical advice that actually works. Tackling the questions you're afraid to ask and giving you the answers you need to hear. You're inside the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Amber Payton with BIN News Now. President Trump says people around the world are no longer laughing at the U.S.
11 months ago, I inherited a mess, and I'm fixing it.
In a national address, he claimed he inherited a struggling country and credited his administration with turning things around. Trump also touted his immigration policy, saying they created the strongest border in U.S. history. Maryland lawmakers overrode Black Governor Wes Moore's veto to create a commission studying reparations for slavery. Backed by the state's Legislative Black Caucus, the commission will explore options like monetary payments and expanded social services. And The Weeknd just struck a major deal with Lyric Capital Group, valuing his music catalog at $1 billion. It covers his work through 2025, but not future releases, which he'll continue putting out with Universal. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
Farm Safe 811 starts with you. Always call 811 and wait for any underground lines to be marked.
Always keep safety in the back of your mind. Just stay humble.
For more information, go to farmsafe811.org.
Follow the leader.
KBLA Talk 1580.
Follow the leader.
If you're not following KBLA Talk 1580 on all of our socials, then you're missing out. Download our app and find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and on the web at KBLA 1580.
That's right.
Again, you can find all of our socials at KBLA 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
By the way, if you miss any of our weekday shows in real time, you can always catch up by checking out the podcast of your favorite shows at your leisure. At KBLA Talk 1580, we've got your black.
Follow the leader. Oh my God. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader. Follow the leader.
The holidays can be a time of increased stress for those struggling with opioid or stimulant addiction. They can also be a time for pause, reflection, opportunity, and new beginnings. This holiday season, choose treatment and recovery, embrace the company of family and friends, and create special moments. Find a proven opioid or stimulant addiction treatment provider near you at choosechangeca.org.
KBLA Talk 1580.
We've got a lot to talk about.
KBLA Talk 1580, connecting you with services and solutions. Worried about eviction? You have rights, and Stay Housed LA can help. Stay Housed LA is a partnership between LA County, the City of Los Angeles, and local service providers. From Lancaster to Long Beach, we're here to help you with tenant education workshops, legal clinics, free legal services for eligible tenants, and online resources about tenant protection laws. Don't face eviction alone. Call our hotline at 1-888-694-0040. That's 1-888-694-0040. Or visit stayhousedla.org. Stay Housed LA, keeping Los Angeles residents in their homes. Stay Housed LA, your rights, your home, our community. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
Roger and Tracy saved over $18,400. Cynthia was recovering from a family tragedy and saved over $10,300. If you are drowning in debt, then call Debt Blue. Debt Blue is a professional debt negotiation firm with over 20 years of experience helping people pay back a fraction of what they owe. Learn how to cut your debt up to half or maybe more. Be debt-free in 24 to 48 months, even with bad credit. With an A+ rating from the BBB, you can rest easy knowing Debt Blue is going to deliver guaranteed debt reduction. Debt Blue offers a success guarantee. You pay nothing unless your debt is reduced or completely resolved. That's right. You save money or it's free. Call now for significant debt relief and a free consultation. 800-200-8879. That's 800-200-8879. You don't have to declare bankruptcy. This program works if you owe $10,000, $20,000, or even $100,000 in debt. Call for your free consultation today. 800-200-8879. That's 800-200-8879.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. Beating in rhythm to the world you've created. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzz driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
This is KBLA Talk 1580. Talk radio. That's music to your ears. We're unapologetically progressive. KBLA Talk 1580. You're listening to the voice of reason with Zoe Williams. Only on KBLA Talk 1580.
Further from the
exotic with the melodic tune. I get hypnotic with the moon, but you got to put me down soon. I flip a sideshow if you come my way. Up, down, and around, even sideways. I'm about as ready as the light can get.
Withholding truth doesn't make you strong, it makes you a manipulator, and here's why. When we withhold our truth from people closest to us, people in relationship with us, we force them to live in a fragile and fictitious world that could fall apart at any time because the foundation is built on fallacy. And what's more is we allow them to think that everything is okay when it couldn't be further from the truth. And here's the crazy part is we are literally transferring vulnerability because we are afraid to be vulnerable. We put them at risk instead. And so we transfer the danger to them because we're too afraid to walk in our truth. And that's not courage. That's cowardice. And that's not a form of protection. That's a form of control. It makes us a manipulator. And the only real cure for that disease is radical vulnerability. That's real.
Come on. Who was that? Who was that? My niece will tell me in a second. But we have a caller on the line. I want to get to her. Tanasia. Welcome back, Tanasia. That was Gary Naughton. Tanasia, are you there? Are you
Yes, I am here, though.
So, no, you were asking something, and I feel like I need to address it, and then I'm going to throw it to Precious.
Why are you changing your voice, though? I just want to know.
Because your name is Tanasia. It reminds me of No, seriously, you were asking about conditional love.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So let me just say this. Where there are insecurities, whether it be insecure attachment styles, right, there will be conditions, right? Unconditional love, there is no insecurity. Do you see? There's no insecurity. And so many people are dealing with insecurities, right? Whether it be, it doesn't matter. However you were raised, maybe you got a little church hurt. Maybe you're a PK. Or no, maybe you're a foster child, right? And you bounce from home to home. And maybe you had good parents, but they weren't emotionally attuned to your needs, right? All of those behaviors or actions create some kind of insecurity. Where there's an insecurity, there will be a condition. What is the condition for? Protection, right? Protection against something that happened in the past happening again. And when I say the past, I'm talking about your early childhood.
Right.
You might not even remember the full context of actually what happened, and how you move and protect yourself is on autopilot. It's your conditioning that's responding, or in this case, reacting. So when we talk about love, this is why I say you're dealing with a sick society that is at the same time insecure, which is why they will contextualize love as a verb. What are you going to do for me? How are you going to show up for me?
Right.
Because that is the hallmark of insecurity. Somebody didn't show up when it mattered most, when you were in your formative years. Precious, your thoughts on that?
I agree with what you're saying. Love, true love, is not conditional. Relationships can be conditional.
Right.
Because we got into relationship for these reasons. So yeah, it happens. Doesn't have to happen. But if you really love a person, you'll release the condition. Doesn't mean you'll stay in relationship.
So what are your conditions, Tanasia?
Why you want to do that for?
What are the conditions, Tanasia?
Listen, there is no stipulations in the contract that I care to discuss. Okay?
But you have them.
Absolutely.
Yeah? You want real love or do you want a performer?
I don't want either. I'm focused on self-love right now. Thanks, sir.
She said, I don't want either. But self-love is good, though.
And self-love should be a focus whether you're in relationship or not, I would say. But if you have conditions, it would be a good idea to kind of go backwards to find out where they come from. Because it's, if, like, for example, is monogamy the condition? For me, it is. It doesn't mean that I can't love you, though. It just means that I cannot be in deeply committed relationship with you, but I still love you.
Right.
Is that you will pay all of my bills? If that is the condition, where does that come from? So whatever, I'm not telling you to lose the condition, but I think it would be good to do like
an audit.
Starting from the end, going backward to see where it comes from, and then identify what is necessary or not.
So y'all suggest I audit myself to be open.
Not just you, love. Not just you. Everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone should audit themselves.
I agree. I definitely agree. And I was joking. I mean, of course, realistically, like, everybody has their stipulations, right, of their do's and their don'ts. But I think I agree with Zoe when he said that we live in a society where it kind of is conditional because people have, not everybody, the majority, have these insecurities and they bring them into relationships. So that's baggage. And, like, that's a lot for people to maneuver.
Yeah. No, you got it right.
Relationships are not easy.
But that's why I asked, do you want real love? Because in order to get real love, that initial relationship with self has to be repaired.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People need to
stop. But do you think that's something that people even try to do, though?
Some.
These days.
Some people.
If they're awakened, if they're conscious, if they've done their work, absolutely.
Yeah.
And sometimes people they don't even know that they haven't done the work until they're introduced to it.
And this is really going to bake your noodle. When you jump right into that damn self-work.
Please don't bake my noodle. Please don't.
Listen, I'm talking about that real self-work.
Right.
Where you start really accepting the broken, orphaned portions of yourself.
Of yourself.
And you start loving on yourself deeply, unconditionally. You accept the ugly darkness in you. You just embrace it all. Let me tell you something. The external happens by default.
Right.
Of the internal work. There is no looking, searching, finding. It's just alignment, right? So again, when you see a strategist.
I think I'm just going to build one at this point. I just think I'm going to build one.
Build a bear?
You can't build them. It's not going to happen.
You sure?
No, I'm sure of it. You have to
Not
build,
even if he was your son.
Right, because listen, and I'm
absolutely not.
I'm giving you the end answers without actually prying into you by saying, okay, show me you. The ideas, the belief system, who raised you, right? What's your attachment style? I'm not even coming at you. I'm saying if you, whatever you're dealing with, if you deal with that, you warp the world. Reality warps around the truth in you. But if you don't do the work will be calling in mirrors to reflect that work back to you.
Yeah, anybody that's being presented to you, you're in vibrational alignment with them. And when I said not even your son is because you can raise him and groom a man to be exactly what you want to be. He still will be who he is. Get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Well, Tanasia, do you know what you just did tonight?
I invited Inglewood in.
Oh.
You didn't bring Inglewood. You brought South Carolina, Tanisha.
Yeah, I guess I did, huh?
Well, maybe you from Inglewood. Anyway, Tanisha, thank you for your call.
Wherever you're from.
Wherever
Thank
the
you.
hell you from.
Yeah.
We appreciate the call. Nothing but fire on the lines right now. When we come forward, we're going to go back to Houston, Texas, and then we have a special caller at the end of the show who's ready to talk. When we come forward, more from the VOR.
Is it good to you? More Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams when we come forward.
September is World Alzheimer's Month, a time to shine a light on a public health crisis that deeply impacts Black families. 1 in 5 Black adults ages 70 and older is living with Alzheimer's disease, or AD, and the risk is twice as high compared to white adults. But AD isn't just forgetting a name or losing track of time. Signs of early AD could be repeating questions, missing appointments, or struggling with bills and daily tasks. These things aren't a normal part of aging. Here's the good news. Treatments are available that may help if AD is diagnosed early. If you notice changes in memory or daily routines, whether in yourself or a loved one, don't wait. Early diagnosis and intervention are key to managing AD effectively. To learn more about AD and a potential treatment option, visit treatalsearly.com. That's treatalzearly.com to learn more about the signs and symptoms and a potential treatment option. This message is brought to you by AZI.
KBLA Talk 1580. We've got a lot to talk about.
Imagine a Los Angeles where everyone can thrive, where communities have access to the resources they need to succeed. That's the vision of Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. They're dedicated to improving life in LA County by providing educational support, employment assistance, and spaces for community engagement. By 2050, they want LA to be the best place to connect, create, learn, live, and play. They're working toward an education system that's well-resourced and culturally responsive, becoming a hub for artists and innovators, and making sure everyone has access to healthy food, quality healthcare, and safe housing. It's about building a future where we all have the chance to succeed. We invite you to learn more about their mission and get involved with Detours Mentoring Group, Inc. This is a community call to action from KBLA Talk 1580.
The California Crusader newspaper would like to thank all of our subscribers for their support throughout the years, proudly serving the South Los Angeles and South Bay areas for more than 40 years. The California Crusader is a multicultural, Black-owned, adjudicated newspaper that focuses on providing newsworthy information to the people in our community. We're constantly looking for ways to assist businesses in our community to connect with our subscribers. We provide low-cost, effective ways to promote your business with our reasonable and affordable advertising rates. You can participate by suggesting, sharing, and submitting your stories on the California Crusader newspaper Community Share Facebook group page, or visit our website at cal-cruise-news.com. That's calcruisenews.com. Then click on the Submit Now button located on the top right corner of the homepage, or text CCN to 42828. Again, text CCN to 42828. The California Crusader newspaper, working together to build a better community for our future. Subscribe today.
You know you want some more. It's the Voice of Reason with Zoe Williams on KBLA Talk 1580.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason up in here with that hip-hop bop. Come on, Mary.
Okay.
We on fire tonight. You already know my playlist is my co-host, me and Precious McGill. We're in here cooking with the rare grease. Tonight's topic is deep. People are calling in from all over the country and laying it down, and we love it. Let's get these final callers in here real quick. Attila from Houston, Texas. You're up next. What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Uncle Joe, Auntie Precious.
Hey, Niecy Pooh.
What up, niece? What we on?
Nothing. I'm just sitting here listening to y'all cook, but I'm just going to say real quick, y'all know that saying, I'm for the truth no matter who tells it?
Yes.
I'm going to amend it.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I'm going to amend it a little bit.
Okay.
I'm for the truth, no matter what wound is offended.
Oh.
Okay.
Cooking, clock it.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm for the truth,
no
matter what wound is offended.
I love that.
Wow. We need a praise break. Let's
See
get
how
it.
you did that? Atla always comes through with the true though.
My. Yes.
That was good, Atla.
No, that's fire. That's fire.
Thank you guys. I love y'all so much. I
Love
hope
you
y'all have a
too.
wonderful night.
We love you too. Guess what you just did, Attila?
I brought Houston in the building.
Houston, Texas is on the
H-Town.
board. You already know what it is. We got a legend in the building. Yeah, he told me yesterday, man. You tell her I love her.
Be quiet.
You tell her I need her. You tell her I'm calling in tomorrow night.
You stop, Zoe.
I ain't playing. I called him out and he is here. Deacon Leroy from Inglewood, the city of champions. What up, Leroy? What are your thoughts on tonight's topic?
Let me kill this radio. I'm sitting there vibing, loving it, listening, and I did. You know, I told him, don't be besmirching my emotional connection to you by diminishing my admiration, clowning me for congratulating and being all nice and you know, Virginia flected and all that. It's legit and genuine. Every time I've met a woman like you, no matter where I've been in the globe, what part of the United States or what part of the continent, of the globe I've been in, every time I meet women like you, even when they don't speak the language, they always have that glow, that aura where they've been through the stages and they're not jealous of people when they share. And I'm grateful for that you too, you know, vibe so well over the radio. And
thank you.
I mean, it's even so crazy. Like most of them, I just listen to, so you know, I don't need to see them. Right. But like I'll be watching reruns sometimes. Then I share some of it with other people, especially women, because they hear better from your voice.
Other women. Thank you.
Well, no, not just other women.
My
you have
voice.
a certain type of tonal frequency that pierces certain type of bitterness. So I'm grateful for what you guys do. And I'm genuine. I'm not making this up, you know. I don't have no question. I'm not here to be antagonizing or minimize petty things. Just prove that I'm smarter than I ain't. I do want to let my sister know, red, pumpkin seeds and ginger with a little blackstrap molasses.
That blackstrap molasses ain't no joke. Do
But
you
brother,
understand me?
from my understanding, it's not his ability that's the challenge.
I'm saying she can kind of rig it though, you know what I mean? And she can figure out how to work that concoction 2-3 days in a row. She can kind of get what she wants early in the morning, you know what I mean?
Is that the number?
I mean,
Is that the precise
I said
number?
she can make that happen. Pumpkin seed, real ginger, and a little blackstrap molasses. It don't take much. I mean, if he's having a problem, just lift his legs up in the air and just rub all the blood down. You know? Let the blood go down with it belongs. Just throw it with a massage, you know, get some coconut oil, you know. And I'm telling you, you know, you can get some action. Even if he really don't all the way feel like it no more, you can get it out of him now. You just got to just help Big Daddy out. You know, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. You might put a smile back on his face.
Oh,
you know, he might remember the good times. He might remember the good times.
Remind
him, you know, you got to remind him. Queen Alfora say, just put the good smelling stuff around his pillow. And so when he go to sleep, he gonna get the healing and the dreams, whether he wants to put a bowl of water up underneath the bed.
Oh, come
and let him
on.
talk to his grandmother. Let him talk to grandma. Light a white candle, put the little bowl of water up under the bed.
All the things.
He's telling you. He laying it out. It sounds crazy.
Some folks in his dreams and remind him of what his good thing is right next to him. You know, he might need to be reminded in his dream, you know, and in the morning, you know, and with a little prodding, you know.
But
some can see pride.
But didn't Big Mama say you get more with honey? And sometimes, and I'm just saying, sometimes maybe he feels pressured, like, to show up. He already old. Old people don't want to be pressured into nothing. I'm old. I don't want to be pressured into nothing.
She's trying to say that she's trying to judge age by numbers.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us.
Numerical ain't the best way to judge age or wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
So
100%.
Take your time with who you got. You know him well enough to know his tendencies. If he lets you feed him, then you can get your way with him about 65, 75% of the time.
He giving up game tonight.
He giving up game.
Come on.
Listen, if
Now,
he accepts your salmon croquettes, girl, you already there.
You already there. You know, you still like cheese in your eggs. You know what I'm saying? You can make it. You can make it happen. And I'm saying, if you don't know, just go look up some of this stuff. Find out from the older folks that's not competing with you. That's going to drop knowledge. There's a white woman, Barbara O'Neill. She was on it for a long time. Obviously, Queen Afua is one of my favorites.
Queen Afua, yes.
You got women out here, and men, but especially women, that can teach you how to clean yourself out and make yourself a magnet for what you want to attract just by cleaning you out, as physically, mentally, and spiritually. You can't miss none of them.
Can't miss
but
none.
Red, you can get what you want. You go, at least what you say you want. You can get it. Now, I don't know if you can accept what come with it, but you can get what you say you want. It don't take that long either, because it's easier to work on you than it is to work on me.
Hey, Leroy, you know you acting a plum fool right now. But guess what? It's all good. It's all good information. No, you didn't lie one time.
Not once.
But Leroy, man, we at the end. I just got to ask you, man.
I know.
Guess what you just did, brother?
Man, we brought Inglewood in the building. I waited till last one because I didn't want to miss out on nothing that you had to say. Precious, love you, love you, love you. Keep on the great work.
Thank you.
Come on, Leroy. We love you too, brother. Listen, the voice of reason has been on complete fire tonight. This has been a showstopper.
This chat room has been off the chain.
Yes, on the YouTube page, KBLA's YouTube page, as well as my TikTok. It's been crazy. Now, where can they find you? How do they support you? I want people to support Precious in a tsunami black love cash mob wave. Let's do it.
Yes, you can find me on at my website withprecious.com. You can also find me on phenomenal change _change on IG, phenomenal change on Facebook.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Zoe Williams will be back in here for my Friday tomorrow. But Wednesday is going to be hard to top. I got to make this topic tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Holla.